Wow. Well, the weather has been picture perfect over the last few days, and no exception today.
Absolutely not, John. Yes, very much so. And on days like this, well, the question is, why on earth would you want to be anywhere else? Aberystwyth, in fact, was looking more like the Med when I went to visit the iconic Cliff Railway there. One of the longest electric funicular railways in Britain, and that's not easy to say. It's a type of cable railway system that's able to travel up and down steep slopes, so you haven't got to walk. It was opened in 1896 and is a marvel of Victorian engineering. And so much more too. Now then, let's go back to the weather, because the sun was shining in Aberystwyth. The sun has been shining pretty much everywhere, non-stop, for the last few days. I have been telling you to make the most of it. Today has been very warm, very bright and very beautiful. But, and here we go, as we head into the weekend, it turns unsettled. There will be cloud and there will be rain at times, and some of this rain could well be thundery. And it's going to feel much fresher. So basically, it's everything we didn't want in a weather forecast. And if I show you on the bigger picture, it'll probably make more sense. The high pressure that's dominated recently is really squeezed out by areas of low pressure, one from the north, another one from the south. So it's all very messy. And what that exactly means is that over the next few days, it won't be a washout. So if you are making plans, listen to the forecast. But if you factor in some maybe wet weather gear at some point or a cover over your barbecue, you won't go far wrong. So here we go in a little more detail. Barbecues and brollies, you can't get more British than that, really.
I'm going to remain positive, OK?
Be stoic about this. Yes, you can do it.
Carry on. Ruth.
Well, we end the week with some lovely evening sunshine. We've had a little bit of mist and murk plaguing coastal areas. This will tend to linger here as we head into the overnight stretch. Elsewhere, those skies remaining clear. Temperatures will drop, but perhaps not quite as cold as it has been over recent nights. So it should be frost-free. General lows of around 2 or 3 degrees inland. Less cold again out towards coastal areas because of that cloud. 7s and 8s here. So actually a relatively mild night. But wherever you are, it'll be a beautiful start to the weekend, again away from any mist around coastal areas. Blue skies and sunshine, but as you can see behind me, the cloud and the rain will start to work its way into the south and the southwest during the course of Saturday morning. Now, it won't be a washout by any means, so there will be some dry spells and possibly some lovely sunny spells in between the cloud and the showers. But if you do catch a shower or two, could well be on the heavy side with some rumbles of thunder thrown in for good measure. Temperatures slightly down on recent values, not surprisingly, but still above the average for the time of year, 16s and 17s. UV levels should be slightly lower tomorrow, so less of an issue here. Now then, the heaviest of the rain will clear through Saturday evening and into Saturday night. So it could be a slightly unsettled start to Sunday, but I think for the most part, again, if you are making plans, Sunday should be a relatively dry day. Again, it won't be wall-to-wall sunshine. It'll certainly feel fresher, 13s and 14s, but not bad at all. So pretty decent if you are heading out and about. But things do remain unsettled typically as we head into next week. So the holidays, again, if you are making plans, always worth checking the weather before you head out.